active read. So I ask that you guys come in, take what resonate, leave what doesn't. If it don't resonate, then don't try to make it fit. I ask that you guys come in and hit that like and subscribe button. If you are already a subscriber, please make sure you come in and you hit that like button for your girl. Okay. First and foremost, we need to talk about what's going on in the world. I'm praying for everyone that went through that fire. People better to, I've been telling people, especially everybody that watch my channel, when I say this, I mean this. If you have not built a relationship with God, if you have not built a relationship with the universe, if you have not built a relationship with Lord Yahshua, you need to start now. I came in late one day, a couple of weeks ago. And when I came in, the trumpets was blowing. And my child asked me, "What is that?" I said, "That's God." I told my baby that. I think a week after that happened in Hollywood. That fire. Yeah, I heard that not too long ago. People have to pay attention to what's actually going on. We done had floods. We done had tornadoes. And now we just had a fire. God is speaking. And people are not listening. And a lot of people are mocking him. A lot of people are acting as if he do not exist. That's what's going on. And a lot of people is not giving him the glory. A lot of people are not using the senses that he gave them because they're calling everything and everyone God but him. God has a name. His name is Yahweh. Yahshua has a name, and he is the Son of God. But people keep calling him God, and he is not. Okay? Some people are also denying his son. Some people are saying that Yahshua is not the Son of God. When it's been put out there multiple times of who Yahshua is. A lot of things that's going on in this world, God is not pleased with. There is no love in this world. This world, this generation has been based on greed, envy, and definitely a lot of materialistic people are just floating around here. People think that money is the root of all evil. Money is not the rule of all evil. It's the love of money because a lot of people do anything for it. A lot of people are glooms these days. Yes. I'm going to tell, like I tell everyone, if you're not right with the Most High, you better get right. You better start talking to God. I'm not talking about Yahshua because Yahshua is the Son of God. I'm talking about the Creator, the Omega. I'm talking about Yahweh. That's who I'm talking about. And remember, God's timing is not our timing. No one cares. That's why you're about to be blocked because you don't have to care. But when your day comes, you could deal with God on your own, baby. Just remember, and I want you to remember those words when it's time for Judgment Day. When God remind you of what you said when I was speaking about this. So when it comes to that day and you meet his wrath, please don't act as if you didn't say or do anything wrong. Remember the day that you said that. No one cares when I was speaking of this. Because remember this, God is going to remind you that you said that. And please do not say, "Oh, It was just a joke because this is not a joking moment. There's a time and place for everything, sweetheart. I don't know why people really want to. This is why. You're welcome, sweetie. This is why so many people go through the things that they go through in life, because they look at everything as a joke. And this is what I'm talking about. People mocking God. You know what I'm saying? Hollywood is corrupt. So I'm being honest with you. Hollywood is corrupt. They're mistreating a lot of people over there. And hey, God saw fit to whatever he needs to do. I'm not judging, but I'm thankful that a lot of people are safe. They did not get hurt. But I do understand that whatever was not built on a solid foundation shall come down. I'm telling you. And Hollywood is not built on a solid foundation. A lot of them rich folks ain't no telling what they had to do to get where they had to be. Them houses. Okay? Okay? So, like I said, if you have not built a relationship with the Most High God, again, I'm not talking about Yahshua. Yahshua is the Son of God. I'm talking about God, Yahweh. If you have not built that bond with him, you better try. You need to try. You need to start communicating with him. God do not care how you communicate, how you pray. It's about building a bond with him. Everybody pray differently. Everybody talk to God differently. Everybody don't start off with dear Heavenly Father. Everybody don't start off, the way that you start off praying to him. Everybody talk to God differently. My best friend, she talked to him, but she talked to him differently, And that's okay. God is cool with that. As long as you believe, you have faith, and you trust. A lot of things is happening in our eyesights. Places that do not supposed to have, places that don't have snow right now. It never rains in Southern California, got rain, big floods. There's people that been living in LA for years. They whole life ain't never seen snow in a day in their life. It's good snow out there. Good snow to where they making snowmans. I'm in Chicago. We don't have tornadoes and stuff like that. We had it to where the trees crashed a couple of cars, porches was ripped apart. People better pay attention to what's going on. God is speaking. And I need people need to start listening. I came home late a couple of weeks ago and that trumpet was playing. And my child was sitting right here and said, Mama, what is that noise? I said, God, he's speaking. And right after that fire happened in Hollywood. And people think this is a joke. This is not a joke. God is not a joke. God is not a joke. He's the creator. And people better start repenting. I know a lot of people may feel like, why would God do that? Why would God? Because a lot of people don't believe in him. A lot of people mock him. Like I just had someone come on here right now while I'm speaking this. Don't nobody want to hear that. Who cares? Wah, wah, wah. Like a lot of people is doing that. A lot of people care less about the Most High. And a lot of people think talking about him is a joke. A lot of people think that they can say bad things about him. A lot of people think that they could just do anything they want to do and then speak badly about the Most High. No, you cannot. You've been doing it for so long. Well, it's a consequence behind everything that you do. That's just like us talking or disrespecting our parents. Okay? Us talking or disrespecting our parents. What happens when we do that? It's a consequence behind that. When we disrespect our parents. And you think you're going to keep disrespecting the Most High? And there's not going to be a consequence behind that? It will. It will. There will be a consequence behind that. This is not a joke. This is not for laughing. This is not a joke. It's not. I'm not afraid of God. I never was. A lot of people, say you should be afraid of God. My father never taught me to be afraid of him. He taught me to love. And I love my father. I'm not afraid of him. He don't make me. I've never been afraid of him. I've always felt nothing but love from him. But I do understand his wrath. I do. I understand why he's upset. Look at this world. This is not the world that he created. People killing children. People mistreating old folks. People not having any respect. People just out here living in this world, just doing any and everything without any type of remorse. They act like they don't have a conscience. They act like they don't have a soul. And they cool with that. That's not the world God created. Yes, he knew that's, hey, Adam and Eve created the sin. He knew sin was coming. But we also have 5 senses that he gave us. Even though the sin is here, we still know right from wrong. And it's like a lot of us ain't choosing the right. We're comfortable sitting in the wrong. God is not happy with this generation, with this world. He's not. You got to think about it. For the last couple of years, all you've been hearing is children being missing, children being hurt, children being abused, children being sex trafficking, like infants being killed, babies being like these. The world is coming to an end. You don't think you think that is okay? That is not okay. It's not. I would never be okay with knowing that a person just did all these things to kids. I pray for kids all the time. Kids I don't even know. Kids I've never seen a day in my life. I pray for them. I don't want any kid to be harmed, be molested, be beat on, being physically or mentally or abused. I don't want no kid to experience that. But there's a lot of children out here experiencing that. Kids are supposed to be happy. They are innocent. They are being ripped from their innocence. And a lot of people do not care. A lot of people walk past these kids and act as if I ain't got my business. I don't got nothing to do with that. I remember this man last year, he wanted to see how people will react to what he was doing. He had his I think it was his brother, to walk past. It would be like a gang of people walking past. So in the process of a gang of people walking past, he would grab his brother by the mouth, pick him up, and run off with him. Do you know people was just looking like, but kept going, minding their business? He did that 4 times before someone said anything or did anything. He will wait until a crowd of people is coming back and do that. Grab the little boy by his he will pick him up, grab him by his mouth, and then run off that way, like into this little dark little place. And people saw it. No one did anything. They didn't call the police. They didn't try to stop him. They literally will look and keep going. And this is one like no fake shit or nothing like that. It wasn't nothing. He was really wanted to see people's reaction behind this. And I couldn't even believe that nobody tried to stop. They were just looking and kept going. It took 2 men after the 4th try that grabbed his ass and was finna whoop his ass. But he said, ooh, this is just, he said, this right here is a skit. And he pointed to the camera. And he explained to the 2 men that he had did this 3 times already. Nobody did what they did. That right there explains how the world is totally different. They're not even trying to save children. They're just walking past children. There are a lot of people minding their business and not even trying to help those who need it. That ain't my business. I don't got nothing to do with that. I don't raise my kids to be selfish, hateful. We help those who are in need. We don't have to have much, but we got more than what this person may have. And we try to help them. I tell my children, you don't turn your back on no one that's in need of your help. Do not question someone of why they need your help. Why are you going through this? Why you need my dollar? Don't do that. If you're helping from the kindness of your heart, then you help them. You better not take my money and go buy no drugs. I hate when people say that. Why would you tell someone that? You better not take my, why are you giving it to them if you feel like this person is going to take your money and go buy drugs? You shouldn't have to say that to them. If you give it from the kindness of your heart, whatever they do with that money is their business. But you got people that do that all the time. This world is not the same. It's not. God is not pleased with what's going on in this world. And if you are not right with the Most High God, Yahweh, Him, okay? Him. If you are not right with Him, you better get right with Him. And I know a lot of y'all probably, I didn't say Jesus Christ. And let's make this clear. That is not His name either. His name is Yahshua. His real name is Yahshua. I'm not talking about Yahshua. I don't even call Him Jesus on this channel because that's not His name. He told me His name was Yahshua. I'm going to call Him Yahshua. Now, you can love Yahshua, respect Yahshua, but Yahshua is not God. Yahweh is God. Yahweh is the creator of all things. So if you're not right with Yahweh, you better get right with Him. You better build a bond with Him. And I'm talking about a real one. Because things are happening on this earth. And God is not pleased with what is happening. There is no love here. And a lot of us need to start focusing on self-love. Love yourself. Loving yourself is very important. This thing is happening and it's real. Like I said, we done had tornadoes, we done had floods, and now we just had a fire. And people think that's just a coincidence. The whole city over there was on fire. People's houses was burning down. Right before that, remember they had the flood. Texas had no lights. Yeah, Texas had no lights. Texas was out of lights for maybe a week after they flood. Texas had a flood. They didn't have a tornado. They had a flood. I talked to my cousin. He said it was water everywhere. His house was destroyed. The new things that he had, the things that he bought, that was water. He said it was coming up to his ankles in his house. They was telling they had a little safe place for people to run to and tuck low. I'm in Chicago. We had a tornado here, a bad one, that lasted for 2 to 3 days. They said it was going to start. It started in another part of Illinois. Then it moved on to the next part of Illinois. And then it came to Chicago, Illinois. And like I said, trees was falling. Right before that, we had, it was hailing out here. Big chunks of ice hitting the cars, putting dents in the cars, cracking windows. This is not a joke. And if you're sitting around and not seeing what's going on, I'm here to open up your eyes to what's going on. I'm telling you, God is not pleased with what's going on in this world. And if you ain't right with him, better get right with him. You better start trying to build a bond with God. Because things is happening. Things are happening. And I know a lot of people do believe in him. And that's good. But you need to have faith in him as well. Faith sometimes means that you have to let go and let God. Let God handle it in every way possible. Do not put your finger on it once you let go and let God. A lot of people can't do that. But you have to sometime. Okay? So that's the first message I needed to get out into the world. Let's see what other messages the Most High has for my peoples. I just heard the first shall be last and the last shall be first. I just heard that. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. That's exactly what I just heard. So there must be a card in here that don't belong here. Look, this one. The Page of Swords. The Page of Swords is watching, seeing. Everybody is going to see with their own eyes the change that's coming. There's change coming to this world. Everybody going to see with their own eyes. People, families. You're going to see it. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. A lot of people that has been wealthy is coming to an end. A lot of people that don't want to share the wealth is going to see what it feels like to be without. privileged lady in the reverse. Yeah. A lot of people that is not trying to give back, that's not trying to show love, that's walking past the poor and wouldn't even buy them a sandwich, or doing all that. You better not take my money and go do this. You better. That's judging. You don't got the right to judge. And if you're gonna give, you give from the kindness of your heart. Whatever they do with that money, you let God deal with that. But there's a lot of people that move in this type of energy. And the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. What else, Spirit? Oh, believe this message. You seeing this message right now. You better believe this message. This message ain't come to you by accident. I'm telling you. Yeah. I said the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Unexpected income. Those who have been struggling, been sitting in poverty, God is going to pull you out of it. Some of y'all about to receive great fortune. And those who think that this is a joke is going to watch other people receive this great fortune. A lot of people ain't going to be getting on them journeys. Journey in the reverse. And they're going to be wondering, how that happened? I just was looking at her. She ain't had nothing because God made it possible. Non-believers is going to see what believers receive. People that think this is a joke, is God going to show up in their eyesight and let them know he's not a joke. And those who are selfish is going to understand. You give from the heart. That's what you do. You do not take from people, or you do not give to someone. All right. Be safe and have a good day at school. Okay? Things is fit to be different. Yes. Hold on. Give me 1 second. What? Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm back. Okay, sorry, y'all. I'm back. So, look. Families. Communities. Families and communities. Those who are wealthy and thought it was okay to not help others in need. I ain't giving them my money. Ain't no telling what they trying to do with the money. They could be scheming. Those who are not even trying to give to people in need. They finna find out what it means to be in need. Some of their bank accounts, they got money in it. It's gonna be a problem trying to get it. God is changing things around. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. I'm trying to tell you. People don't know what. I ain't never got to make it up. Things are being shooken around. Everybody know this is my universe card. Things is about to change. A lot of people that have beautiful hearts, that is giving to those who are in need, you will receive a gift. God is giving you that because you deserve that. And those who feel like They don't have to give to anyone. This is their money. I made this money. This is my money. And I ain't got to give to nobody. And I ain't got to help nobody. Well, and those who have schemed and plotted to get to the top, these to build their family. Well, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. God is going to show everyone who he is. He's going to show everyone who he is. Yeah. Those who are homeless shall receive houses. And those who have lost houses is going to understand why things happen the way that it happened. A lot of people is probably asking, oh, why this happened to me? God going to show it to them. God going to show why it happened to them. See, a lot of people probably feel like, oh my God, I do this, I do that. But you have to give from the heart. You don't give people to showboat. You don't, just like I say, when you know how you get a homeless and then they got to record and show the world that they giving this person. You're not supposed to do that. I don't do that. You're not supposed to video a homeless person. You're not supposed to take pictures of a homeless person, put it on social media, even though you're trying to help them. You can video yourself and you can show another part and you can let people know, well, I'm out here trying to help such and such. I don't want to put her on video or her children on video, but they are in need. You could do it different ways. You're not supposed to do that because you showboating. You trying to get clout of what it is that you're doing. You're supposed to be helping from the kindness of your heart. I fed the homeless in 2023 before they moved them. I don't know where they moved them to, but there were some homeless people that used to be under the viaduct on 51st and Wentworth. Me and my kids went down there. I used to cook them meals. I used to make them pans and meals. I used to take them paper plates, and I used to take them their own utensils and everything so they could serve themselves. I didn't have to be there serving. You know, I wanted them to feel like, you know, they could serve themselves. I made them hot food, you know. And when my kids, they already knew, when we get here, you better not pull out no phone. You don't pull out no phone. So one time we went and my daughter's girlfriend went with us and she finna pull out her phone. My daughter was like, my mom don't like that. My mama said we cannot pull out our phones and video this. Because that's not what you do. You give from the kindness of your heart. You ain't supposed to be trying to look for clout of you giving someone. I do for a lot of people. I've done a lot of things. Not once will I get on here and show y'all the person that I gave to or did for. That's not what you're supposed to do. You help. Good morning. You help from the kindness of your heart. And you move forward. That's it. But a lot of people do it for clout. A lot of people do it from attention. And a lot of people not doing it from the kindness of their heart. That's why a lot of people fit to go through what they're going through. And like I said, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. God is not playing. He's not. Everything is being ripped apart. That is not built from a solid foundation. And some people like, oh, I've been good. I've been good. Sometimes, let me tell you, when you know you've been good to people and God removes something from you, that's because he got something greater for you. But if you know that you've been lying and scheming to get to the top, God got something for you too. Because that means your situation, your life, your home, your money is not built off a solid foundation. You lied, You manipulate it and you scheme to get to the top. Well, those who are at the top shall come down. And those who have been doing right by the book, trying to get to the top, doing everything legally, not hurting nobody, investing in themselves, and they wonder why they can't come up. Well, that's about to change. That's about to change. Success you shall see. And this is what people that want to take away. Oh, So let me tell y'all what I just heard. People that's trying to take away fundings to help the poor. Well, they have been on the board and they like, well, they need to take this away because this is happening. Instead of them trying to find out a solution or a way to make it better, they're going to see what it feel like to need that. They're going to see what it feel like to need that public housing, that subsidized living. They're going to know what it feel like, and they're going to experience trying to receive this. And they're going to see how hard it is to get this. And why people hold on to this so tightly. Because a lot of us have been homeless. We have been without. So when we get a low income apartment, hell yeah, we hold on to it because we don't want to experience homelessness no more. Living from house to house. Well, those who feel like that's a joke and you can do better and this and that, but they're going to feel like they're going to see what that part of life feel like. Because people just talk about it, but ain't never lived it. And they think that's a joke. God is like the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. Hard work pays off. Yeah. That brings wealth. That brings wealth. Hard work. Not plotting, scheming, and lying. Not trying to steal somebody else's life or steal somebody else's wealth. Nope. God is making a decision, and he has made a final decision that the first shall be last and the last shall be first. Expectations. People trying their hard to climb to the top, but never seem to get there. They may get a little bit of taste of it, and then it come crashing down. Something happens to where they've been working hard, and all of a sudden, the wealth that the little funyuns that they was making get taken from them. And they like, why, God? I've done everything. I invested in me. I have been trying to do better. I have been trying to feed my family. Well, they won't have to try so hard because God gonna feed their family. Some people coming up with new business ideas right now, trying to get them up off the ground. God say he got them. Because these are the same people that have not stopped trying to feed their family. They didn't, even when all the opportunities was in their eyesight to do something illegally to get to feed their family, they did not. God sent tests. You better believe that. I remember these checks. I had a check. God blessed me with some money. I cashed the check through my phone. I cashed the check, signed it, and I cashed it through my phone. And months later, I was on the floor, child. I ain't had no fun, young. And God wanted to test me. He did. Now, if I took that check to a currency exchange, they would have cashed that check because I never took the check to a currency exchange. I cashed the check through my bank over my phone. So months later, that check, that same check, popped up in my eyesight. Same check. It was right there. Boom. And I knew if I took that check to a Kirsten Exchange, it would have got cash. Then they would have been like, afterwards, after I got the money, they would have discovered that the check had already been cashed, but it would never show them right then and there that that check was cashed. That was a test. And I knew that I needed money. I did. I needed money. I mean, I needed some money. I ain't had nothing at the time. My pockets was empty. Okay? And that was my test. I waited on God to bless me. I said, I ain't finna play like that. No, no, no. I ain't finna do that. Because I know. I said, I told my cousin, I said, that was a test. And she got tested too, right behind me. Same way. He tested her with a check too. Tested her with a check too. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Grand Rising tested her with a check too. And we both talked about them checks and we started laughing because we both knew. I'm like, nah, I ain't messing with it. I'm like, let me sling this check. Baby, I saw that check on to the side, baby. No, no, no. I'm not finna mess up my blessings of what God has for me for something that's no. I know God had something greater for me. I knew that in my heart. I'm like, no, I ain't gonna block my own blessings by doing that. Some people would have done it because that type of temptation comes. Some people would have cashed that check. They would have. And it wasn't no little check. It was not. That check was not a little check. But I'm going to tell y'all right now, those who would have cashed that check would have brought an ending to the blessings that God had for them. It would have caused a delay. It would have caused a blockage. I wasn't going to block my blessings off a couple of, it was, like I said, it was a nice amount of money. It was. But it wasn't worth it. Not to me. It wasn't worth blocking what God has for me. And I ain't put myself in that type of jam. Nope. So I walked away from that check. Yes, I did. Look, the Empress walked away from the check. I did. And some of y'all done walked away from the tests too. You walked away successfully completing that test. Yeah. And you stressing though. Oh Lord, what am I gonna do? I need this. I need to pay that. My light bill due. My phone bill due. I need gas in my car. All of that. You feel me? All of that. But see, those things came in for you because you passed that test. Yeah. Good news came right on in. See, because you trusted God like I trusted God. See, God see everything. Ain't nothing a secret on this earth. God sees everything. The good we do, the bad we do, he sees it. Okay? And sometimes, like I said, having faith in God is letting go and letting God. Thank you. It's letting go and letting God. Sometimes we have to let God do what God do. We have to. Okay? In order to move forward, in order to have victory and success, in order to stop going through those tower moments, our ships will arrive. But the moment we continue to keep doing lying, sneaky, manipulating ass things, we're causing a delay in our own blessings. See, God is just, I feel like a lot of people don't like the fact of God's timing. That's what a lot of people don't like. That's what a lot of people don't like. But see, these are all the blessings that God has for you. And they come right on time. You see, the hand that's giving it to you right out the sky. They come right on time. It just come with tests. And it comes with lessons. And it comes from learning from them lessons, not repeating them. Understanding where you were wrong at, admitting you're wrong, and writing and writing you're wrong. You know, a lot of people think that is a joke, but it's not a joke. God's lessons and blessings. Every lesson leads to a blessing. Some people just feel like they can do it themselves. And they rather be in toxicity. But see, what some people don't realize is that the devil, he come and offer you some blessings too. Yes, he do. He'll give it to you right then and now. Oh, what you say you need it? And then here come the problems behind it. And let me give you an example. And I know a lot of people, y'all probably say, oh, that's just a movie. No, that's life. That happened in real life all day, every day. If y'all seen Ghost Rider, remember he did a good deed because he wanted to save his father, right? The devil knew that cancer wasn't going to kill his daddy. He knew that. But the Ghost Rider thought that the cancer was going to kill his daddy. The devil knew that was not how he was going to die. And that was the trickery. He blessed him with what he wanted, though. Yes, he did. He said, if you could cure my daddy, he said, I could remove all that cancer from his body. And that's all Ghost Rider wanted to hear. He signed that contract because he didn't want his daddy to die. His daddy died the next day because he wasn't going to die from cancer, no way. His plan was to die the way that he died. It was just that he had cancer already too. He died from a motorcycle accident. That was the way he was going to die anyway. But see, Ghost Rider did not know that, but the devil did. And the devil granted his wish and removed the cancer from his body. That was the trick part. So when he signed over his soul to the devil for doing a good deed, he didn't know that. And see, Ghost Rider was hurt. He like, you tricked me. He say, and the devil said, I didn't trick you. I presented I just came to you with an option of healing your father. You took it. And he did. But see, the devil tricked him because the devil knew that that's not how the father was going to die. He knew that cancer wasn't going to kill his daddy. And see, that's what we go through all the time. God got his test and the devil had his. The devil will give it to you right then and now. But see, it's always some cruel that you have to do to get it. And then when you get it, it's the consequences behind it. Either you go to jail, or either you lose something, or somebody close to you receive the karma that you created. There's always something. But see, if you learn the lesson and do it God's way, there is no karma behind it unless it's good karma because you're doing it God's way. And you're learning the lesson of not repeating the bad. And you understand that God's way may take time, but it's always right on time. See, you couldn't quite understand why God had you to do it this way. But then the outcome might be 2-3 months later. But then when you receive it, you like, oh, wow. I forgot all about that. That's what you said. But the outcome always play out more beautiful. And that's what people fail to realize. God's way is the best way. Ain't no way like Yahweh. Okay? Yahweh is only one way, and it's God's way. So, if you have not built a bond with Yahweh, the Most High, the Creator, I'm going to need you to do so. Because things is getting different in this world. And the last shall be first, and the first shall be last. If you ain't trying to learn them lessons and learn from them mistakes, you better start. Because life could be so much better and greater. And we go through these hard times. And I know a lot of people feel like, when is it going to get greater and better for me? Well, for a lot of people, that's about to happen. If you've been last, you shall be first. If you've been honest and trying to build better for yourself, not trying to hurt and manipulate anyone else, and you've been trying to build a solid foundation for you and your family, God is going to help you get that. And you will see a success, and you will see growth. And those who try to build a solid foundation of greed, stealing, being low vibrational, not willing to share the wealth, you just want to be greedy, well, things is about to change in your life. And I'm telling you, things is about to change in people's lives. That's like that. All these selfish individuals, it's not good to be selfish. And then you always feel like you should have victory and success. And for a lot of you guys, a lot of people that is in this selfish energy and have had victory and success, that's coming to an end. See, their karma did not hit them yet. But karma don't come when you looking for it. She show up and show out when she want to. So, again, the first shall be last, and the last shall be first. God ain't playing out here. Y'all better pay attention to the world. Everybody think, oh, that's just happened. Y'all explain how the whole Hollywood just got caught on fire. Y'all explain that. I'm waiting on the biggest scientists. Because some people think that, God don't exist and, that ain't happening. Explain. Explain. I just want somebody to explain to me how that just happened. Huh? And then explain how there's snow in places where they do not receive snow. They're out there building snowmans. I heard a lot of people say they have snow. It's snowing out here. Yeah. They have never seen snow in a day in their life. They've been living over there since they was kids. Some of them 80 and 90 years old. They know about the snow because they hear about the snow. But they're experiencing snow in places that don't snow. I don't know, floods. Texas just went through a whole flood. It never rains in Southern California. It was raining. They received rain. And I was watching, and this, I'm going to tell y'all, I was watching a reading, and it was a woman that lived in Southern California, and she said it had been raining for days. Y'all better stop playing with God. Okay? Better stop playing with God. Y'all better stop playing with God. I'm trying to tell you. He ain't here to play. What else, Father? It says magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest if you believe it. You can do it. I told y'all. God say he got you. You've been trying so hard to build a solid foundation in a good way. You ain't trying to step on nobody's toes. You've been praying to God. Some of y'all some of y'all even decided to start using your God boxes. You know? Because I tell everybody, when you praying out loud, the devil can hear your prayers too. But if you writing in your God box, you got Dear God or Dear Universe, that's going to go straight up there to the Most High, and the devil can't try to manipulate and scheme on something that he don't know nothing about. So a lot of y'all been using y'all God boxes, okay? And if you ain't been using your God box, maybe you should get one. My God box is on my phone. Download a diary to your phone. Name it your God box. Put your little password on there. And you can pray anywhere with your God box. I do. So it says unity with a spiritually minded community. Ask the divine for help and trust that the answers will come. Compare traditional methods with new ideas to see which is best for you. And a lot of y'all seen that using your God box is more better. And there's nothing wrong with that. You still talking to the Most High. Okay. What else, Spirit? 10 of Cups. Woo, 9 of Cups. A lot of you guys are about to experience the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups because you chose to do something different. You chose to trust God. Some of y'all started off with the faith of a mustard seed, but that seed done bloom and blossom into something very beautiful, a fruitful tree. Okay? And you're about to receive the 10 of Cups. You're going from the 9 of Cups to the 10 of Cups, okay? So everything is aligned. Everything is happening. It says, I never looked at the cups. So love is happening. Wealth is happening. Some of y'all on the twin flame journey. I'm looking at the cups. So I've been having these cards for a long time. I never really looked inside of the cups. See, everything happens for a reason. Okay, let's look. So that go to heart. That stands for love. That go to the gold. That stands for funyuns. That go the symbol of the twin flame, the yin and the yang. These birds are your ancestors and the universe helping you in your time's need. Okay, like your wishes is about to be fulfilled. It says wishes come true. Dreams become a reality. A magical time of life. Good fortune, faith in the universe that all will be well. See, this is God letting you know that all will be well because you have faith in him. It says a happy marriage. Some of y'all about to get married or your marriage is about to go to the next level and be more better. It says a happy marriage, happily ever after, emotional contentment, a loving relationship with your children, raising children wisely and successfully. People you can trust. This is your season of you being around only people you can trust. And Spirit just said, for those who have lost your trust, it's about to try to gain your trust. There are going to be some people that you may let in, and there are going to be some people that you feel like you are better off without. And those who you have given so much to, is coming back to give to you because they actually want to share and build a bond with you, a solid foundation with you, learning all you can about the subject. See, some people could have been judging you about you being on your spiritual journey, But the more they watch you, the more they realize you're at peace, you're at ease, you're not bothering nobody, you're living your life, you're moving forward, and things are actually working good for you. Some of you guys have went back to school and you're trying to help someone else get in school. It's like, and then some of you guys are about to start taking seminars. God is, if you are a motivational speaker, you're about to be taking seminars. Some of you guys are about to, a mentor is about to come towards you to help you with your seminars. Okay. But all the details and the attention and the skill work that you love, you're about to receive help with it. Okay. Also, you have managing your resources wisely. Extremes in how you give or receive money. If you are someone that is a giver, the universe is saying this is time for you to receive. God works through people. Remember that. So many blessings going to start coming to you, and it's God that's giving it to you because you deserve it. Because you trusted in him, you have faith in him, and you allow God to guide your steps. Therefore, like I said, the first shall be last and the last shall be first. And if you have been last, you're about to see what standing in the front line look like. You're about to see what success look like, because you have been trying to build this success off a of stability, off a solid foundation. That's why you're going to receive it. Because your foundation that you've been building is solid. It ain't been no trickery in it. It ain't been no lies in it. You've been putting in your money to receive. You know that you had to put out money to receive money. You've been trying to do everything on the up and up. And that's why that's why you're about to receive what God has for you. Okay, so you got receive money or emotions, smart business decisions, seeing things as black and white, being charitable. And even when you didn't have whatever, you didn't have much, you always try to give to someone that was less fortunate. And that's why things, look, came back out, Empress. That's why things is moving forward for you in the right way. It says the Empress, time to take action. The universe says it's time to take action, Empress. Time to take action. Give birth. Some of you guys are about to give birth. It says give birth to your dreams. Some of you guys, giving birth to your dreams is whatever it is that you desire. Some of you guys actually about to give actual birth. Some of you guys is about to start up a new business, and that sucker is going to take off and grow. You're about to give birth to new ideas, or actually give birth to your, like I said, your dreams. Your dreams could be to give birth, have this new successful, you know what I'm saying, being able to take care of your family. Whatever it is your dreams are, you're about to give birth to it. Okay, it says creative projects that will be very successful, abundance and prosperity. And it's about to be so much going on in your life. Too much going on. So stress caused by many positive opportunities, unexpected events, or rapid changes. The ability to multitask, business, and you already know how to do this. But this is things moving on up for you, like George and Weezy. Okay, look at that. Some just feel what card. So I feel like some of you guys have been hurt so many times. It's been so hard to open up your heart. But Spirit says trust. It says great sadness that will heal within time. Let go of the past. You already been through the past. You already been hurt. Your heart been broken. You already been through it. So God said, let go of the past. Personal growth that comes from challenges, healing, misunderstandings, being there for those in need. Right? For a lot of y'all, even when you was hurt, you was still being there for people that's in need, people that you loved. The Spirit said, let go of all that past pain. Okay? Like I said, for some of y'all, you got people that's going to come towards you that's really trying to build something on a solid foundation for you. And God wants you to receive this type of real love because it's real. This, whoever these people is that's coming back towards you, the energy is real. For some of y'all, y'all can accept this energy, and some of y'all do not. Okay? All right. So let me get this. So you have a windfall of abundance, wise counsel, or good fortune, an exciting career opportunity, a lucrative contract, significant purchases like a home or a vehicle. Some of y'all is about to receive so many beautiful blessings from the Most High God because you've been trying to build something off a solid foundation and things are moving forward for you. Okay? So congratulations to those who are about to receive this. The first shall be last and the last shall be first. And you guys have a safe and blessed, beautiful, abundant day.